Good afternoon and welcome to Sister Saturday. I am so happy that you are going to be joining us. We have a fantastic show today with our guest host today, Miss Crystal. Can you say hello to everybody, Crystal?
Hi. Hello, everyone. It's great to be here.
I am so happy for Crystal, and I'll tell you all about her in just a few minutes. But I wanted to tell you, for those that have not seen the Sister to Sister Saturday before, each of our broadcasts, we have featured guests from around the country and around the world. And I've been so pleased to be able to have people from Australia to Canada to New Zealand that have come on to be guests on the Sister to Sister Saturday. And many are wellness practitioners, business owners, motivational speakers, authors, coaches, and women from varied backgrounds of finance, real estate, and even holistic wellness. And so that's what I love in meeting all these people. So what these women do and Crystal will do is they come on and they share their expertise on a variety of subjects that are helping to build a community of women who are passionate about having good quality of life, living in abundance, and living in gratitude. So I am your host, Melesha Bailey, owner of Love for Life Wellness in Springfield, Missouri. And I am on a mission to empower and inspire people, and especially women, to take care of their health. Our health is the most valuable thing we have. And once we lose it, we're in a world of trouble. So we must honor our health, honor our bodies, preserve it, and do whatever we can to live the rest of our lives as the best of our life. And so this broadcast is not intended to diagnose or offer treatments for any disease or illness. It is for educational and instructional purposes only. And I am not a nutritionist or a dietitian, and the FDA has not evaluated the opinion shared. Please contact your doctor or your physician before beginning any exercise routine or making changes to your diet. But what I am a trained integrative nutritional holistic health coach who started her wellness journey from sickness, and Crystal can testify to that. And so I love what I do. I love empowering women, and I am just honored that you allow me to come and to share with you the things that are important to me and our guests. So I am just so excited to be able to have Miss Crystal with us today. Crystal, and she could talk a little bit, but Crystal is joining the Love for Life wellness staff, and I am expanding it because we're growing, and she is going to be our fitness coach, but she has a lot to share. So, Crystal, will you just introduce yourself and tell us as much about yourself as you want before we get into the nuts and crannies about fitness.
Well, okay, so yes, I'm Crystal Guyear, and I am a wife and mother of 3 human little babies, and then, of course, 3 fur babies as well. And hopefully, don't know if you can hear my little Jack dog. He was down there chewing on his ball, so I think he just left the office. But and I've got my 3 kiddos, oldest and fourth, and third and first, 2 girls and a boy. And let's see, and a wonderful hubby that I love so much. Yes. And there's my daughter, Chaseley, right here. Say hi. And then thank
Hey,
you.
Chaseley.
Yep. Anyway, she wanted to show me what he did with his ball. But so I started my journey with fitness as a kid. So I've always loved being super active. And when I was a teenager, I did, I think it was like my junior or senior year, but you guys have to be good, not distract us too much. Real life here.
That's okay. You are
Okay,
a
very
parent,
good.
and you are a mother and a woman. So this show is for
Okay.
women. So it's okay.
All right, cool. Okay, so basically, let's see, I joined a gym when I was I think like a junior, senior in high school, and I started doing fitness classes. And I just loved them, and then went through a weight training program with a trainer while I was there. I think the gym was Olympic Gym. That's It's in Kansas City, Missouri. I don't think it's there anymore, but and then just I think in college I just did some weight training classes, did fitness classes and things like that. And then I loved Taibo, so I did that from home. I remember always doing that. And then fast forward a little bit, in my early 20s, mid 20s, I joined the YMCA, the Parkville, Parkville YMCA. And I started doing Zumba. And then I'm a big swimmer. So that was actually the main reason why I joined the Y was because I wanted to swim in a big pool. And I wanted to be sometime that I could do all year round. So indoor pool at the Y. And then started, okay, let's go throw that away. Yeah, you can throw that away though. And so started doing Zumba, and excuse me, my voice hopefully doesn't go.
That's okay.
But yeah. So anyways, started doing Zumba, and I fell in love with it, and my instructors, and one of my instructors was pregnant. So I decided to get certified. I took her spot while she was on maternity leave, and it just multiplied from there. And so that was over 13 years ago. And I teach other varieties of classes besides Zumba, of course, now. And water classes was a big start here in Springfield when I moved from Kansas City to Springfield. So that was 10 years ago. I can't believe it. And then, yes, and Melesha, she was in my Aqua Fit class and my Aqua Zumba class. And yes, I saw her transformation firsthand on her health and her wellness, and got to see her journey. And it's incredible. I definitely want to talk about that a little bit too. So, but let's see what else. And then with the Y, besides teaching classes, I became a wellness coach. And that's what I'm going to be doing with Love for Life, is being a wellness coach, really, and fitness coach. Those are kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah,
so you can interchangeable. I mean, there's a lot you can say about that, but and then I was the assistant director for a while, and we hope for that to stay around, but the pandemic, it came around, and so yeah, all those positions were furloughed until further notice, and they're still not there. So
they're still not there. Okay. They're still not back yet.
No, and so just teaching a few classes now, and that's really what I'm doing. And I also work as a paraprofessional in my school district, my kids' school district. So I help special needs kiddos through their education and through their journey, and it's just awesome. So that's a little bit about me right now. I mean, I'm going to take a little tiny break so that I can get my voice back. So I was worried this might happen. So y'all just bear with me.
If you need to drink some water, I always have water nearby, because I know my voice gets cracky when I'm
and it's
talking.
Yeah, it's just this is the season for me to always have bad allergies. So that's it, y'all. That's what it is. Oh.
Well, I am so happy. I've known Crystal for a long time, and she is just full of energy. But what I love about her is that her love and passion for fitness and helping people to get fit, and how she has a heart to motivate people and encourage people on their fitness journey. And I witnessed that firsthand for myself. And so when I was wanting to do something a little different with Love for Life, I thought of her. I can do it. I can get on and do fitness videos, but that's not my expertise.
You could.
I could, but I didn't.
Can. Yes.
And I've done it before. I've gone to the gym with my clients and, worked out with them and helped them set up a routine. But as Love for Life Wellness is growing, I realized that I needed some help to be able for the goals and for what I see happening for it. I needed to incorporate other people. So we have our nurse coach, Leisha Ivy, who will be helping us on the medical side, helping us read the hair tissue mineral analysis. Plus, she has had her own wellness journey as well too. So between the three of us, we're going to be power packed full of information to help you to live your best life. I'm thinking of getting someone to help me to, maybe for people that are wanting to do keto, or so there's, I mean,
I
the
know a
thing
little
about
about
business.
that.
And so the thing about when you are in a business or wellness, you can move it and groove it to whatever people need. And so my goal is to give people what they need and what they want. And so people that listen to the shows, or, tell me what you need, and we will try our best to make sure that you get the help that you need. And so we're talking about fitness today, and that's what Crystal will be doing. So, Crystal, I work with a lot of women, and a lot of times they know they need to work out. They want to work out, but they have a hard time getting started. So maybe you can answer this question. Why do so many people have trouble getting started on their wellness routine, on their
So,
fitness routine?
sure, right. I think there's a lot of factors in this, but I think the main factor is it's always hard to start anything. It's just hard. I mean, everybody knows that. You have to just do it. Um, and one of the things that made me get started, and this is how I've always told everybody throughout the years, you have to find a fitness regimen that you enjoy. Okay. If you ultimately do not enjoy it, it's going to be harder to keep going and to actually even start. So that's why, like, the biggest thing for me was swimming. It's like, that's what I want to do. And that's what got me started again, because I did stop for a while. When you're in your 20s, you have different priorities and whatnot. So at times, and I think that that's just the biggest thing, is just you have to find something that you can enjoy, and or even just tolerate a little bit. And then I know another problem is people are super intimidated about even getting started. Again, it's a fear. I mean, anything in life, you have this fear, and you're like, okay, I don't know what to do. And I have that same problem. I mean, it's, with certain things, but you just have to get over that also. And again, finding something you enjoy. So starting out walking is always an awesome, awesome way. And I think I'm expanding out more than what we
No,
had just
that's fine.
and what your
No.
question was. But I think that, yeah, walking is always a great way to start. If you just have trouble even just getting into a gym, or feel that intimidation, or you don't want to go alone and you don't have anyone else to go with, then I say, again, walking is a really great thing to do. If you can just do that, even just around where you live, if it's safe, of course, and or where you work, or if you are working, so things like that. So that's what I think about that.
What about people? I used to hear so many people say, I hate exercising. And how could you motivate someone that just says, and I know finding something that you enjoy, and like I love Zumba and I love being in the water. So that's where I started. And I have fear I did have that fear. But do you think when people say they hate exercising, because I hear that a lot, is
Mm-hmm.
it fear, or is it that they don't know what to do? They don't know where to start?
I think it's all
Why?
those factors. Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's all those factors, or one of those, or a combination of a couple of them. That's what I think. And I I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble saying this, but we're meant to move. So there is something for everyone. I mean, there is. Okay, even if your mobility is not the same as others, or you are not someone who is able to use your legs or anything, or something like that, there is still movement you can do. So I think that you just, again, I keep going back to, you just have to find something that you can tolerate or enjoy. And then that gets you started and gets the momentum going. And you have to go that 21 days to make it a routine or a habit. And then you're less likely to stop. Whatever you're doing is fitness or
I
movement.
like that. So starting the
And find
habit,
support.
find
Yes.
support. I like
Right.
that. Find
Yeah.
support
And
and get,
if,
go
yeah,
ahead.
and sometimes, some people are loners, and maybe they don't have a lot of people in their life. So there's another way. There's another thing I love. That's why I love like the YMCA's and places like that and community centers, because if you are someone who isn't quite into, got a lot of relationships, you can find those relationships at a community center and you can get a trained professional to get you started. That's what the wellness coaches do. And that's what I love, because when I was a wellness coach, I got a lot of that too. People would tell me, I don't have anybody else that can come help me, or I don't have anyone who wants to even come with me. So I'm like, well, get up here and we will work with you. And I think that's why I love community centers and YMCA's.
Oh, I've been going to the Y. So when I first moved here to Springfield, almost 18 years ago, I didn't know anybody. And that
Right.
is what I did is I joined the YMCA. Basically one of the first things I did, and it helped me to move my body, because I was used to being in the sunshine. I came here where it was dark and gloomy. So,
Oh,
but then I
yes.
was able to
Right.
meet people, and I started moving, and so that this made the biggest difference for me. So finding support, and so let's really talk
Same
about
here.
the
That's how I built my community. And everyone's,
absolutely.
yeah.
So let's
So
talk
sorry, go
about the
on.
importance of exercise, because
Mhm.
I think sometimes when people say they hate it, they don't find that it's important. They don't realize how important it really is for your overall well-being, mind, body, soul, and spirit. So can you just maybe, as a fitness professional, talk about the importance of it? Why is it so important?
Well, exercise just keeps again, yeah, it's great for your mind, body, spirit, everything, emotions. Okay. So, it just keeps everything going and flowing for you better. Your joints, your muscles, everything works better. If you're sitting a lot, that's actually, I mean, it's just horrible for you. So I always encourage people to always get up at least for 5 minutes every hour. But also the biggest thing is just, and I mean, the hugest thing about exercise, besides being great for your body and helping you to tone your body, helping your joints, the inside of your body to work better, to function better, is also, again, the whole entire mental of it. And I'm struggling with that right now, because since I took my new position with the schools, I'm not able to work out as much. And that is like a huge outlet for me to help me with with keeping myself and my emotions in control and my emotional intelligence up there and not low. And I feel like for me, that to me is like the hugest, biggest thing about exercise. It just is so good for your mind and for your emotions, besides obviously for your body. Okay.
It really is. I know, because I'm a health coach, but sometimes I find it hard to get my workouts in because I have work to do, I have clients to see, I've got this and that to do, and so I think, once you make it a priority, I think that we have to make exercise movement a priority. And if exercise, and sometimes when we say exercise, people think it's a bad word, it's almost like a
That's what I
cuss
was
word
about
to
to
people.
say.
And so
Just
I tell
movement,
people movement, move it. And doesn't, you don't have to beat yourself up
walking,
in the gym.
dancing. Yes. Um,
Walking, dancing,
doing
using
something like this while you're walking around the house, lifting up those legs, and or even if you can't lift them up too much, you can just a little bit of the knee lift. Okay, things like that are simple. If you're sitting in a chair, you can do things like this. Just you want to make sure you're always trying to move the body and keep it going, because that's why we get back problems, um, all kinds of issues, is because we're not moving enough. And then, yeah,
and I
we
think
all
about
know.
what you're saying is so true. And then as women, as we get older, I know my mom was in her 70s. She was a thin woman, but she didn't move and her muscles were just like atrophy. She was so
Yes.
frail and she was just like flabby, even though she was little, but because she didn't move. And so it is even more important as we get older to move our bodies, because if you don't, it's going to really cause health issues. The older you get, you're going to lose muscle tone. You're going to lose even your ability, maybe even get up and stand in and out of a chair, getting in and out of a car, and your muscles are going to get
Simple
weaker. You're
things
just
that
going
you
to get
have
weaker
to
and
do.
weaker. I'm sorry.
And simple things that you have to do in life. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, 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 you're absolutely right.
Yes,
So if you don't get movement, the simple things, your everyday movement, reaching your hand to even grab food
exactly.
out of the cabinets. I
And
teach
I used to
silver.
always talk about that in my
Yeah, I
classes.
teach
I'd be
a
like,
silver
yes,
sneakers
get our arms up.
class.
Yes.
And
Yep.
so one of the things that is important for those seniors is to be able to get up and down out of a chair, lift your hands up
Yes.
to get food out of a cabinet,
Mm-hmm.
and just your ability. So, the thing is, as we get older, it's so important to work, especially women as we get older. We got menopausal symptoms and all that kind of stuff going on.
Yes. Everything. Yeah. It's way more, it's most important, again, to be able to keep our peace as much as possible, have control over our emotions so that we can be the best people that we can be towards our relationships in our life. And again, I struggle with this, and today is a day. Okay. So, yeah, it's so important to move, get exercise, get out there. And if you not, and we're not going to say exercise, but I just thought about this. So I'm going out with my daughter, and I are going on a little date this afternoon. And say I was someone who just absolutely had that mindset. Nope, I don't like going. I don't want to do any kind of exercise. Well, let's stop thinking of it that way. We're going to go say, well, and again, safely, we're going to do this. We can go to the mall and safely go to the mall. And we can, besides go shopping, maybe take a couple extra laps around the mall. That's movement. That's a little bit of exercise right there, hidden into your daily task or whatever you're going to do. So that's all that's just an extra. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of like all over the place. So, but because I want people to get rid of the mindset that they don't like to exercise, because you do not have to feel that way. You just have to flip it and think of the things that you can do daily in your life that create movement. So
Yes,
that's all I can
absolutely.
say. I keep saying it, and we're
No,
just going to
that's
keep saying
fine.
that point
Something
over and
daily.
over again.
And so the thing
Yeah.
is daily. And sometimes we think you have to work out for 30 minutes to an hour, but you can even break those up into smaller segments,
Right.
can't you?
Right. So when I was teaching at American National, I always very much impressed upon my people there, get up every hour for 5 minutes if possible, because you're sitting. That is horrible for you, doing that all day long. So just get up. If you can't get in a 30-minute workout, you can do 5 minutes every now and then of just, again, walking. Walking is so awesome for you. And if you can't really get out of your chair, again, you can move those legs. Okay. You can stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down. Okay. Things like that to get the body moving up and down. Um, Another good thing to help just to keep moving, shake everything out, get the blood flowing. Let's move down and up. Okay.
Oh, that's
Because
good.
you want to make sure that you're always doing the reverse movements of, if you're sitting a lot, you want to reverse whatever you are doing from sitting. Okay. You understand what I'm saying?
So let's talk a little bit about, because when you're moving, your breath is going to increase. So maybe we could talk a little bit about why well, number one, let's talk about getting that heart rate up, and why getting your heart rate up is important for your body.
you want to get your heart rate up because that is going to increase the blood flowing. It's going to make the heart work more. It's going to get all the everything flowing through the body. And it's going to put your body into work mode. And so you'll burn more you're going to burn calories, and your body's going to be working. So that's why you want to get that heart rate up. You don't
And you
want to
want
get
to
it
get
up
the
too
heart rate
much.
up.
So
You want to get it up too, so that it can increase your breathing, getting more air in your lungs, because the more air you get in your lungs is going to get in your head, is going to free those cobwebs out of your head. And so breath and oxygen is good for your blood system. And so as you are increasing your
absolutely.
activity
Need to
and
bring
you're
that into that.
moving
Yes.
and you're moving more, your breath is increasing, which moves the oxygen through your body more because your heart is pumping. Your heart pumps. I was doing a study, your heart pumps over 100,000 times, I believe, in a day. That might be, or maybe it's in a year, but your heart is constantly pumping, and your heart is pumping blood, and the blood is full of oxygen, and that oxygen is what fuels your body. So you just think about, it's like a circle going around and around. And so your heart needs to pump all that blood and
Go
oxygen and
all
air
back through.
through your body. And so if you're sitting all day, then your heart is not pumping. You're not getting enough oxygen and blood circulating through your body. And that's what causes a lot of our chronic diseases. Even people that have diabetes, one of the first things the doctors will tell you, if you have a good doctor, or if you come to me or Crystal, we're going to tell you, get moving, because if your
Yes.
blood sugar is high, you need to move your body to regulate your blood sugars. If you have high blood pressure, you need to move to get to lower your blood sugar. If you
And
have obesity, you have to move. The thing is, if you don't do nothing, you're going to get the same results, and you're just going to continue to get sicker and sicker.
exactly. And I have, over the years, so many testimonies of individuals with diabetes and high diabetes for one, and then high blood pressure secondly, not necessarily together or anything like that, but just those two categories with water workouts specifically. And so that, okay, and that's a whole new can of worms we're opening up, and people can say, I'm afraid of the water and stuff like that. Well, we got to get rid of that mindset too, because we can get you over that, and you get in the water. But water workouts are so effective for individuals with those two categories for sure. And I've had so many individuals come back to me and say, I had a doctor's appointment today, and I'm off my insulin now. My blood pressure went from this to this and all that and down. And, I'm not talking numbers, and I don't get scientific about everything, people. So I won't do that, but just those kind of stories. So it just water workouts, and water workouts are not intense. They are just, they can be, you can get in a very intense water workout for sure. Like,
well,
ask
my class. Ask my class. We do intense water workouts, and I teach water aerobic. It's a dance class, and we move and we get those heart rates up. And by the time they leave, they are tired. That's how it should be.
Well, yeah, I'm going to tell you, because Aqua Zumba, yes, my Aqua Zumba, but it's not intense. I'm saying it's intense, but it's not intense on your body where you're going to be feeling very sore and like hurting. That's what I mean. But because definitely, you can do super, and what I mean, like, as far as, yes, you can do very intense workouts where you're like really, really, really breathing hard and you're sweating hard, like Aqua Zumba for sure, and Aqua Dance is like that. But Aqua Fit and things like that, they're going to be a little less as far as intensity is concerned. But they're all the workouts, though, even if they're getting intense, they're not going to be hurtful on your body as much as like a land workout would be. So rambling on, there we go.
Well, you know what? And the thing about the water is that you can get you can get excellent workout in the water where it's not
Mm-hmm.
hard on your joints. And especially if you got knee
And
problems,
tone
hip
and everything.
problems, and
Mm-hmm.
things like that. You know what used to motivate me when I would be in the pool would be those older ladies, and they would get in there hurting with their
Mm-hmm.
arthritis, could barely walk to get in the pool. But then when I at my height of sickness, I'm thinking, if these ladies can get in that water and work out, so can I. And so that they motivated
Uh-huh.
me to
And
get in the
I,
water.
yes.
And so they were my support
Mm-hmm.
system. They helped me to find the reason to try to get myself working out. So let's talk about I'm trying to think of, is there something else you want to talk about? I had three questions. We didn't get to my third question
No,
yet. So
I no, I
um
think yeah, I think we're doing great. I think we're nope, that the main thing that I mean really specifically want to express always, and it's my main thing, is just get moving. Figure out a way to do it however you can. It's so good for your body, and that's what we've expressed that today. So that's the biggest thing. I mean, we can talk about, I know what your next question, almost tell me what it is.
what? Now
Yep.
tell me, what is it? I
I think
forgot.
you're going to ask me about different formats, different fitness formats, and like,
Yeah, well, we could talk
or
about
no, or
different
what?
formats, like and we talked about walking. Maybe talk about strength training. Why is that important, especially as we age?
Well, strength training is important for sure because it helps your muscles, but also your bones. Okay. It's going to keep you stronger, and it's going to help fight against any bone type of issues. So, what do we got? Like osteoporosis, things like that. And you don't have to get super intense with strength training. You
Mm-mm.
can always do machines that are, what do we call those? The pin select machines at the
Mm-hmm.
Y. So
Mm-hmm.
those are the machines that already have the weights on them, and you have a pin that you pull out and you put the pin in wherever you want the weight to be. And there's a picture usually on the side of the machine that shows you how to use the machine. But there may be people who are like totally not knowing what that is, because there might be people who haven't been in a gym before. Again, we can educate you on that. But and you can do strength training with just good old free weights, which means getting um, dumbbells, or not like, do I have any right around here in my office? Which I
You
should have
could
brought
even
those
do,
out.
like, I've got some. You could even
Um,
do, cans or
water. That's what I was gonna say. Or
water
water bottles.
jugs.
Yeah. Yep.
5 pound weight, 10 pound weights. And
Yep.
so
Yep.
strength training, it's going to help you to burn calories
Well,
longer
yes.
than just a cardio
Hmm.
workout. You'll burn
Hmm.
calories for hours after,
Yes, you
and
can.
it
It can be
actually will
24 to
get you.
48 hours. It can even be longer than that, depending on the intensity of it. But yeah, again, not getting into the science about it. I just want to be a little more generalized about strength training. And there's a lot of formats of strength training out there besides machines or even just free weights. But then there's also like the, CrossFit and things like that that involve both strength training and then hard cardio and just a lot of elements into it. And then, but anyways, and you shouldn't let any of those things intimidate you either. If you're
No,
like, okay, I don't
no,
know where to start. What do I even like to
right.
do? That's why I say walking is great to start with. And then with me, for what we're going to be doing with Love for Life, I will be helping you navigate a plan for what you are going to do. So I
Yes.
will just get into the meat of what the individual has in mind, or if they have nothing in mind, then we will just get brainstorming about it, and we'll talk about all the different programs out there, all the different types of workouts you can do. You can call it a program or type of workout. I mean, there's just a lot out there, obviously, but that's what I would do, and that's what I did at the Y. I would sit down with someone, and we would just talk about their life, kind of figure out, okay, this would work for you, because just depending on what their lifestyle is, because some people have the availability to work out a lot, and some people have very little time, like myself. I understand, so we have to fit things in and make it super realistic and attainable and enjoyable.
Attainable. I like that,
or
attainable and
tolerable.
enjoyable.
If we have to go, I can always say, if you don't quite enjoy it, we can tolerate it and then get to our enjoyment. Okay.
I love that. So yeah, that's how
It's
Crystal is
just
going
being
to be
real.
working. That's how Crystal is
Mm-hmm.
going to be working with the Love for Life clients. You when you come to us, nor you will start. We will have a consultation, talk about your wellness goals, identify your why,
Mm-hmm.
and we will help you set your goals. Then, if
Yep.
you are so inclined, we will do a hair tissue mineral analysis, which will tell us exactly what is going on in your body. And here's a sample of the hair analysis. And it will tell you if you've got any blood sugar issues. It will tell you how your body uses oxygen. It will tell you a lot of things that are going on in your body. And then once that happens, me and Coach Alicia, we will get on the phone. We will get with you. We will do a results call with you and go over everything that is in your hair test. And then if you are part of a program that we have 4-week program, 8-week program, 12-week programs, 24-week program, however long you want that's comfortable for you. Then you will work with our fitness coach and our wellness coach, Crystal, who will help you to design a fitness program where you are and then help you to progress and get
Yeah, I think
better and
we're
better
wrapping up.
and further and get
Me
better
too,
and
Anna.
better in your wellness in your fitness journey. And so that's what she will be doing with the Love for Life client. She'll walk with you. You'll meet with her maybe once, depending on what type of program you've got set up,
Yeah.
either
We'll
once a
just,
month,
yeah,
twice a month, or it just, something like that.
it'll
And
be tailored to whatever that person wants. Yes.
and it will be tailored to you. And that's what I love about my
Mm-hmm.
approach to Love for Life, is that I want it to be personalized, customizable for you, not a cookie cutter program. And so you're
Mm-hmm.
going to get personal attention from Crystal, personal attention from me, personal attention from Leisha. And our goal is to help you to achieve your goals. So if you've got diabetes, if you're obese, if you've got high blood pressure, these issues can get better. I promise you. And you will get better because you've got a supportive team helping you, and we will be here to
Mm-hmm.
help you every step of the way. And so finding balance, you got to find balance when you can, for eating and meal planning and getting that exercise in, because it all works together. Time for mindfulness, spending time alone. Like this morning, I got up. I didn't work out yet, but I will. I've got my workout clothes up under this outfit, and but
You always
spending
look
time
awesome.
in meditation and prayer and reading and thankfulness, but it all works together. And so if one piece is missing, then you're not going to be able to have that holistic or that optimal wellness. And so that's what I want to do. And that's why I'm so happy for Crystal, because to me, she's a wellness expert, and she is going to help you to achieve your wellness goals.
Yay! I'm excited to partner with you. We just, yeah, again, everyone, I know we touched on this at the very beginning, but Melesha's journey, like it's so crazy how she came in as a Y member and was just doing her water classes with me. And then she moved on to going upstairs, doing the land classes and weight training and strength training. And then she went on to working at the Y as a wellness coach also. And she became certified as silver sneakers instructor, and she did aquafit classes. Like, it came full circle to where she took over one of my aquafit classes. And I was like, this is, and then the last thing, she took over aqua zumba. It was like, it's just the coolest thing ever to have a student become the instructor. And she has her very own Love for Life wellness complete brand, awesome, just wonderful business. And she's bringing people in with her now. And she's a nutrition expert. We say nutrition coach, is that correct? Or
I'm not a nutritionist, but what I can do is we talk a lot about food. I don't do
yes, that's what.
macros
Yes,
or I don't do anything like that. But what I will do is I will help you meal plan.
like
Um,
coaching.
yeah,
Yes,
it's coaching. I'm going to
that's what
coach
you are.
you.
Yes, that's good.
Yeah,
I was
I'm a
like, that's what you are.
nutritional.
Yes,
I'm not a nutritionist or dietitian, but we will talk
right.
a lot about food and
Mm-hmm.
nutrition that's going to help your body to be its best self while you are exercising and get because as you start exercising you may find that your appetite is going to increase, so we will help you with the ups and downs of that. But I think we're about done
Yay.
here. I
Yes.
really try to keep these longer, shorter, but
Oh, I'm sorry,
short as
everybody.
possible. No, 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 no. They normally they go an
Okay.
hour, so I'm trying to keep them from under an hour. So my
Oh,
goal
okay.
is
No,
to
that's
keep
good.
them
Yes, I
anywhere
know.
from 30 to 40 minutes. So we're doing good. We're
Excellent. Okay,
doing
good.
real
Yeah, my
good.
daughter, she just came in. She goes, "Are you almost?" And I said, "Yes,
We're
we're wrapping
almost
up."
done, Chaseley.
But
We're almost
yes,
done,
so we
but
can have our mommy daughter date. I'm excited.
So yeah, I just wanted to do this show to let women know the importance of fitness in in your daily
Okay.
routine, why it's important, how to help you get started, how you need the support, find something that you enjoy, something that's attainable, that's enjoyable and tolerable. Those were Crystal's words, but those are great words. And if I don't leave you with nothing else today, find time to move. It's so important for every part of your body, your mind, body, soul, and spirit. And if you
Remember,
need additional help, move. Get up out the chair
just
and move.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, they say
Yep.
that
Or sit in
sitting
your
is the new
chair.
smoking. So if you're sitting, I did a wellness workshop this week, and that's all it was about. It was called
Mm-hmm.
Workplace Wellness, and we talked
Give me
about how to
ideas.
do breathing at your desk, and how to get up and move, and how to stretch, and talked about
Mm-hmm.
bringing good foods in. So wellness is attainable. You can
Always.
have the best health and the best life possible. You just got to want it. And so I'm here to
Mm-hmm.
encourage you to want it for your loved ones, want it for your life. We are living longer. And the thing is, how are you going to live? Are you going to live in health or are you going to live sick? And I don't want to live sick. I want to be able to enjoy my granddaughter or enjoy Crystal's kids, and then that's what life is about.
Yeah.
And so this is what we do. This is what we're going to be doing at Love for Life Wellness. And we are excited. So we're going to go today, but thank you everyone for tuning in.
Thank
This
you.
is Fitness for Life. And if you need help getting started, please contact us because we want to help you. So thank you, Crystal.
Absolutely.
And
Yes, thank you, Melesha. This was
so Crystal is
awesome.
on the Love for Life team, and we're going to be doing great things. She's going to have her own webpage. She's going to do
Yeah,
blogs.
we're
She's
working
going
on
to
that
be
right
doing
now.
fitness. She's going to be having fitness videos, so
Mm-hmm.
much for you. But and then she will have and then if you're working one-on-one with her, it will be personalized and customized for you. So we're gonna go.
Yes.
We'll have a blessed and wonderful Saturday. I will not be here next week because I'm going to be working with some young ladies for a Girl Like Me network. I'm a board member of a Girl Like Me, and we work with young girls on mentor. We have a mentorship program for young girls. I'm so excited for what I'll be doing. But the next show we will have will be my friend Heather Duff. I call her Holistic Heather. She makes kombucha. She makes homemade soap. She makes homemade bath salts. And we're going to be talking about how it's important to put things on
Mm-hmm.
the inside of your body and on the outside of your body that are non-toxic, that doesn't mess with your endocrine system. That is another part of wellness. So I've
Mm-hmm.
got Heather Duff coming on. And you know Heather. She
Oh,
was
you
in the
know it.
team.
Chasey was like, I know
Yes,
Heather
so
too.
Heather will be
She's one of my good
on
friends too.
the 16th, and we will be talking about what what we put on the outside of our body is just as important as what we put on the inside of our body. So have a great weekend, everybody. Take care.
Yes.
Thank you, Crystal. Bye,
Thank you.
Chaseley. God
Say
bless.
bye.
Bye, Chaseley, and we will
Bye.
see you in the next couple weeks. Take care. God bless.
Bye.